First up, 4 rounds, lightweights, young unbeaten Archie Ray Marquez goes up against MarquezVsGanjelashvili. 27-year-old MarquezVsGanjelashvili. He's originally from the Republic of Georgia, 5'7", 132 pounds, 4-3-1 record. Fights out of his adopted hometown of Key West, Florida. And 20-year-old Archie Ray Marquez, 4-0, 4 knockouts. He's from Albuquerque, New Mexico, a father of 2 who lives on a farm and likes to ride horses. He did have an extensive amateur career in the ring.
Good luck, touch gloves, let's go to work. You and I are going to be best friends. You're going to have to kiss me.
Archie Ray Marquez started boxing at age 9, had 130 amateur fights, a record of 115-15 before turning pro, and now 4-0 with 4 knockouts.
Ganjelashvili has only 1 win in his last 4 with a draw in there. And the 1 win, Joe, some people might say he was lucky to get it. A close majority decision. He's in a tough spot with Marquez. All but 1 fight for Ganjelashvili has been in Florida.
Nady warning with the head. Nady, the referee for this scheduled 4-rounder. Veteran Nevada official.
Well, you see one thing with the 4-3-1 fighter, Ganjelashvili, very awkward, very unorthodox. Comes at you in a groping fashion, not the cleanest fashion, not the prettiest fashion, but he does come forward. And he got caught a nice body shot by Marquez a little earlier.
Almost stepped into a big one there from Archie Ray.
Well, the way Marquez sees it right now is his opponent will do some of your work for you. He'll come forward. If you're calm, if you can counterpunch a little bit, Marquez figures he can, you can catch him coming. Marquez, the smaller man, he's never been over 133 pounds. His opponent has been 141 pounds once and 139 pounds 3 times. But Ganjelashvili coming in the lightest weight of his career, Joe. 132 tonight.
Sergi, we told you, originally from the Republic of Georgia, but in Eastern Europe and Germany and London as an amateur.
See, right there you saw what I was talking about. Ganjelashvili did some of the work for Marquez. He didn't make Marquez have to figure out how to catch him. He walked in, and Marquez did that. He met him with a counter left hook. Marquez has been in fairly easy so far in his career, and not in very tough tonight, but again, in with an awkward, unorthodox, sort of ugly fighter in Ganjelashvili. And when I mean ugly, I mean style.
Stop! No box.
Marquez is 7 years younger, had 130 amateur fights. Ganjelashvili only had about 31. Marquez should be going to that body more, Joe. And you have an awkward guy moving his head in front of you. You know the body's going to be consistent. It's going to be where you want to find it.
And to 1, let's check in with Brian Kenny.
We got the friendly thing.
Joe, Teddy, thank you so much. 25 years ago this month, one of the all-time great Olympic classes. Mark Breland and Pernell Whitaker, part of that United States team in Los Angeles, 1984.
Hey.
Here with the legends themselves. Welcome back to Friday Night Fights, champs.
Thanks for having me.
It's great. 25 years ago. What do you think, Mark? That was a while ago at this point, huh? You think back?
I was getting old. Yeah.
Pernell and it.
Yeah.
What do you remember best about the Olympics? You think back, Pernell?
I remember all, you know, we was close. All 12 of us. We was like one big, all 12 brothers. You know, we were very close, and we had a lovely time, man.
Yeah, you know, Evander Holyfield, of course, Tyrell Biggs, part of that class, Virgil Hill, Frank Tate, but this guy was the celebrated amateur coming out. Was he what you thought he was going to be like when you ran into him the first time?
I mean, he was and something, you know. He was smart. Mark was smart, you know. And we had a wonderful time, man. It was a good time to get to know him. We all stayed very close.
All right, we're going to be talking about this throughout the night. We'll look back. Actually, hey, Teddy, Joe, actual exciting Olympic boxing highlights coming your way. Yes, Teddy, that was once the case.
It actually saddens me to see those two all-time greats sitting next to BK, to think of what Olympic boxing has become when you see Sweet Pea and Mark Breland there. By the way, that's a heck of a shirt out of Purnell. I mean, that matches perfectly with the set background tonight.
I love that shirt. I have one of those at home in my closet. I'm going to go home and check and make sure it's still there. For now, love you. And, of course, Mark looks terrific there.
Always.
Looks like $1 million. Looks like a accountant more than he does maybe the former greatest amateur fighter of all time.
Well, we see Mark often out on our Friday Night Fight tour, as he is a top-notch trainer and cornerman. Round number 2 here between the unbeaten Archie Ray Marquez and from Key West, Florida, MarquezVsGanjelashvili, who speaks 5 languages. That'll serve you well down in Key West.
Well, he fights like he speaks 5 languages. He gives you a little bit of everything, coming at you in 5 different directions.
There's a downward right hand from Marquez as Sergey dipped his head. He just did it again, too.
I mean, the key again with Ganjelashvili is you can time him coming. When he's coming at you, he's going to do some of your work for you. Be patient, sit in the pocket a little bit, and nail him coming forward. An uppercut might not be a bad idea for Marquez as his opponent leans forward, coming on that charge.
You're holding.
Charged forward a few times with that windmill right hand and leaves himself very vulnerable. Now some separation. Marquez 4-0, just 20 years old, from Albuquerque. There's that right uppercut as Sergey stepped in.
Yeah, there's an opening for it. And again,
good shot by Marquez.
Good body work by Marquez, and I suggested the last round he concentrate on that body, because while the head is giving you a lot of herky-jerky motion, the head of Ganjelashvili, again, the body is consistent. It's not moving. It's right there. There, right there.
Don't hold. Don't hold. Don't hold. No, nothing over the top of your head.
Left uppercut.